So here we go. Session starts in 8 seconds. And then we are going to get on the way. Claps for Life has already named his winner, and that's J Rocket to win. Look, I think you're on a good one. 5. Oh, here we go. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And we are ready to go. Right, there we go. Now we're off. So we've got J Rocket's out in first place. Car Gamer in second. J Rocket already up into second. Coming into the first corner, is there going to be a bit of carnage here? It looks like we could be through without so much as a spin. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit shocked there. That's okay. We know it's set today, but that's no big deal. So guys, we've had a car that looks like it has gone around, and it looks like it's a bit of a war machine down the back here. It's gone wide, and that sent a Ferrari of Zachary into the wall. Oh, alright. He is okay. Kirko with a 5-second time penalty with a severe collision with Gumbo Kebab. Position changes though. We've got J Rocket up 2 positions. Don't know how that's possible when he started in first. Oh no, he started in second, third. Yep. Andy Hannafan drops 2 positions, now back down to third, so they've just done trade there. Toaster stays the same, Henchman stays the same. Kano goes up into up 1 place into 6th. Bajala has lost a spot. We've got Defeated Damo up 3, Daff up 8 positions, Hands up 3 positions in the reserve. We've got 1 Stroker Ace up into 1 position. Now guys, let's have a look at Andy Hannafan looking to make a move on Car Gamer already. J Rocket sets the fastest opening lap with 1:38.369, but we know that means nothing as it is the opening lap. So we go 2 here. Hannafan looks to go for a Chris. He does not go for the crisscross though. He's still all over the back of him. And Toaster now joins the fight too. Gets a beautiful exit and goes up the inside. He backs out. Nice smart play. Gumbo Kebab gets a 5-second time penalty for speeding in pit lane. Henchman is now also looking to join the fight with the 3 up ahead for a battle for 2nd, 3rd and 4th place. It looks like Bajala has gone around. No, War Machine has also dropped by the looks of it. So, yep, War Machine, Bajala. Piastri is also down 5 spots, but Piastri moves up a spot already. Yes, so Kano now get the run on Henchman here. Gets the move done. Henchman now down to 6th. Kano up into 5th place after Kano's 5 grid place penalty. Did you add Kano's 5 grid place penalty? Yeah, excellent. Sorry. So Claps is calling J Rocket for the win. P2 Car Gamer and surprise podium Daff. I don't think Daff is a surprise podium there. He's Tier 1 rapid. We know he's quick. Now Kano charging down. J Rocket's at the 1:33.361. It looks like the driver's behind. DRS enabled. We've still got a battle going on up ahead here. Toaster is struggling to make a move on the 2 up in front. Car Gamer, the battle between Car Gamer and Andy Hannafan is just not. Oh, Toaster gets a little bit slippy there. So Kano. Yep. Yes. So let's bring up the tyres. Yeah. So J Rockets is obviously making a bit of time up on Car Gamer and Andy Hannafan, who are on the hards, whereas J Rockets up on the medium. So he's got the better tyre in terms of pace, but he doesn't have the better tyre in terms of race distance. Okay, now we've got Daff coming up into 7th place behind Kano. Kano has lost out the position to Henchman, who has regained his 5th position under DRS. Toaster still on the back of Andy Hannafan and Car Gamer ahead, which is causing so Andy Hannafan looks like he's going to be waiting for DRS down the main straight here. Smart move, because you can get the Toaster sends it up on the outside here. Still doesn't gain the position though, which is... Oh, he's gone around. He's not going to follow the slipstream here. And look how powerful that slipstream can actually be. Hannafan gets the move done. Does he? He doesn't. Oh! Toaster's been hit by Daft by the looks of it behind. Toaster now losing out to two positions to Kano and Daft behind him. Oh, Hannafan does get the move made on Cargamer, but Cargamer looks to make that move back. Andy Hannafan still has the medal line on the inside corner here. And gets the position set and away, but Cargamer is going to fight back with DRS behind. Yes, yeah. With Andy Hannafan and Cargamer fighting so hard, that has allowed J Rocket to stream away with a 5-second gap on the opening 4 laps here. Daft now also looking to make a move on Cargamer in 3rd place. Can he get the move done? We've already got a car that is being lapped. Who is that behind Andy Hannafan? It's a Alpha Tauri. That's Kirko, who has not had the best of times here tonight. He's already got a few penalties on his way. Kirko, mate, I'm so sorry. Daft gets the move on Cargamer behind. Cargamer still following suit though. It's a little bit deep, but Toaster now back up into 5th place. Looks like Kano's lost a few positions there. Henchman behind now in 6th place. Kano back down into 7th. Bajala still in 8th. Hens in 9th position. Our reserve driver looking to make a move on Bajala ahead. Kirko's retired in pits. Unfortunately, look, I'm with Kirko here. Unfortunately, Bahrain is just not a good track for me. I can't compete here, and I know how Kirko is feeling. It sucks. But look, Kirko, all you got to do, mate, keep your head up, stay strong. I know that you've got it in you, mate. I really do. So keep at it. And Duff is around from 5th place, now down to 7th. Bajala now flying past. Sorry, now into 8th place goes Duff. War Machine picks up a 5-second time penalty for speeding into pit lane. Guys, I've noticed that with pit lane, you've got to brake before the yellow braking line. If you've got braking line turned on, or the braking line turned on, you won't make it. No. Look at this. We've gone back to the battle of Cargamer, Andy Hannafan and Toaster. They're just swapping positions. Oh, Toaster has gone real deep and has now received a 5-second time penalty for corner cutting. Oh, what was he thinking? I've got to hand it to him. Evasive moves to ensure that he's not taking out P2 and P3 and their race and ending their race. But that moves Kano up into P5 and Henchman into P4. Kano right in the back of Henchman saying, "Come here, boy, I want that freaking gearbox." Kano on the medium tyres, whereas Henchy is on the hard tyres. Henchman moves over, lets him through. Almost, he will. He's outside of the DRS zone there. Oh no, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. Yep, he did too. So Andy Hannafan still on the back of Cargamer here. The battle between these two boys. Ooh. McFlurry, man, that's not your fault, mate. I had issues with my internet pop-up where I had a blackout, so it knocked everything out. So that's not on you, mate. If you couldn't make it back, you don't need to apologise. But like you said, come back stronger for Spain. You had some pace on you there tonight, my friend. So made it into Q3, Q3. Andy Hannafan Now on the outside, Daff sets the fastest lap with a 1:32.938. Hannafan sticks on the outside, unfortunately is not going to get the move done. Beautiful racing though by Car Gamer, wheel to wheel on the outside, going through turn 1 and 2 and 3. Coming up into turn 4, looks like Car Gamer's gone a little bit wide. This might give the run that Andy needs. No, he sits behind, he's going to stay there, he's going to play it safe. He's going to wait for the DRS zone. Kano also looking to fight. He's looking to join. He's right. He's kissing the back end of Andy Hannafan there. Oh, and Piastri has also retired in pits. War Machine has DNF'd. I wonder why. Kano, oof, driving in deep. I thought he was going to tap the back of Hannafan then. Oof. Yes. Yeah. So currently the grid stands. J Rocket's on a absolute storming lead with 9.8 seconds to the cars in front. The last thing that he needs right now is a safety car, because if that safety car comes out, the boys behind on the hard tyres could potentially stay out, gain track position, although J Rocket might have a big enough gap to stay out in front. So, oh, Kano sends it up the inside. Yep, a little too eager. Gets the tap onto Car Gamer and sends himself around. That puts Henchman back up into 4th place. Toaster now takes 5th. Kano down into 6th. Daff in 7th. Bajala in 8th in the Williams. Defeated Damo in 9th for the Mercedes there. Yes, the sole remaining Mercedes, my team. So I'm not sure what's happened. Yeah, I saw. Mate, War Machine, if you've got a clip, make sure you put it into the stewards. I'll send it in for the stewards to review, mate, because we are now on the season opener. So penalties do come into play. Post-race penalties come into play. Make sure that you get them in if you've got a clip of it. Hoping to be back for Spain next week. Well, you will be back for Spain next week, so don't hope. So Toaster is now chasing down Henchman up ahead in 4th place. He's got the DRS, but just couldn't make it move because Henchman has the DRS on the car in front, Car Gamer. But Car Gamer, look at this, Car Gamer is now outside of the DRS from Andy Hannafan, almost 2 seconds. And if you look ahead, exactly, Andy Hannafan is now starting to close on, oh, I spoke too soon, back to 10. But he is starting to close on J Rocket ahead. So let's have a look here. Toaster now makes the move. Henchman moves over. Toaster makes the move on Henchman. Gets it done nicely and cleanly. So Kano opens up his DRS, which is good, but unfortunately he's now part of a DRS train with Henchman and Toaster is outside of the DRS train. But have a look, are there any nice battles down the end? Unfortunately not. There's ones between Hens and Gumbo Kebab sets himself up with another 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Hens is now on the back of Stroker Race, opens up his DRS with 5/10 the gap in front. And that was after a spin. Let's have a look at the pit stops here. So we've only had 3 drivers with stops currently. We've got Pajala who has stopped, is now on the fresh mediums by the looks of it. We've had Zachary, who has stopped, who's also on the fresh mediums, and Gumbo Kebab, who has now moved on to the hard tyres. And we've got Daff now coming into the pits, fitting himself with a set of medium tyres for his first stop. Oh, it looks like Kano has now got the move back on Henchman, puts him up into 5th place. Henchman still just plodding along. He's happy with his race. It's just, I think he's letting the drivers pass that are all on the medium tyres, because he knows that he's got the tyres that can get him the furthest, and he's got the pace to get the take done too. So Toaster now charging up the back, trying to catch Car Gamer ahead, who is now 2.1 seconds behind Andy Hannafan. But Andy Hannafan has now lost time to J Rockets ahead, who is now 10.3 seconds the gap the car in front. So we're up to a lap 11 of 29. We are going to start to see a few stops coming up here for these medium tyre runners, I believe. Maybe 12 to 14 laps. Even maybe a little less, maybe a few more if they're good at, 15, 16 if you can really watch your tyres. Here we go, Car Gamer moves over, lets Toaster through. Nice move there by Toaster, going around on the outside and setting himself up nicely for turns 5 and 6. And he's got, look at this, Toaster currently has the fastest first sector. So, Toaster now 2.4 seconds to the car in front. Andy Hannafan 2.3, back to 2.4. He's going to want to charge this down, but his ERS is sitting on 33%. So it looks like he's been using a fair bit of his ERS on the few opening laps. Hannafan though, staying strong with 76%. J-Rocket up on 70%. So let's run on board with our race leader for a little bit and see how a lap with J-Rocket goes. The good thing is about being in first place with such... Oh no! Hans is around by the looks of it. Yes, Hans is around. It wasn't a henchman. I thought for a second, I saw the McLaren around and I thought, no, please. Sorry, Blade, I missed that for a second. I just had to deal with my daughter. Sorry about that. But look at this. This lap from J Rockets is just blistering. It does go a bit wide there, but it's been an absolutely beautiful lap. And you know what? He can afford to as well. He's 10 seconds to the car behind, so he can afford just to take it easy, wave to the crowd, wave to his pit box. Even have a laugh with his engineer in chat. He has. I think he might be getting a little bit too. Yeah. As Claps has just said in chat, Andy is gaining. Mediums are starting to die. Yeah. So as I mentioned. So as I mentioned, probably 21 laps for the hards, maybe even 22. Oh, actually no. During our social we had a few of the drivers on the hards go 24 laps, and then went to Yeah. So Andy Hannafan now is definitely charging up ahead, trying to catch J Rockets. Now 9.6 to the car in front. Car Gamer in 4th place. Unique thrown, 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Car Gamer now trying to catch the car in front, Toaster, but again, Toaster, I believe, is on the mediums. He is. So his tyres are going to start to drop off, and Car Gamer, I think, knew that was going to be the case. J-Rock is now into the pits, so this is where it's going to start to get interesting. Hannafan charges down past pit lane, says, see you later, thank you mate, thanks for pitting, I will be in there shortly. But Andy Hannafan, now your current race leader. Car Gamer also stays out on the hard tyres. Kano goes 13 laps on the medium, stays out. Henchman in 4th place, also on the hards, stays out. J-Rock is now onto the hards. Toaster now onto the hards. So here we go. Let's go on board with Toaster coming out of the pits with fresh tyres. Guys, this is something that everybody has noticed. They have now made this so realistic that your tyres are so cold, you are going to understeer and you are going to have cold tyres. You can't spin very easily. Yes, J Rockets and Toaster definitely. J Rockets now seems to be doing alright with his. Same with Toaster. Toaster is now starting to get up to temp. And this is where it's now game on. I've got to catch. So as you can see here, Toaster's just doing a couple of swerves down the main straight, getting those temps up into his tyres, getting a little bit of the fresh rubber removed. I think it's 2023 where in real life Formula 1, Andy Hannafan sets the fastest lap with a 1:32.835, nice lap there. But in real life Formula 1, they're going to be removing the tyre blankets. That's going to be interesting. They were going to for this season, I think, but they decided against it. Because you can still see the tyre blankets on them even in pit lane. But next year, I think they're going to be removed for good. They're going to be stone cold tyres, so... yeah, Vettel, yes, Vettel has got out at the right time. Yes. I think it's a very, it's sad, and it is very sad that Vettel is leaving. And, I think every single person, there's not a person that doesn't like Sebastian Vettel. I think personally that there was a lot of toxicity in that team, in Aston Martin, and that is due to the one and only Lance Stroll and Lawrence Stroll. I think they wanted it their way or the highway, and unfortunately, people just did not like that. The battle here for P2. Car Gamer on the back end of Kano. Kano's still on those medium tyres, so they are starting to drop off. Car Gamer within DRS range. Does Kano pit? He's staying out. He's going for another lap. Sector 2 and 3, we have an Alpha Tauri around. That is Unique thrown. He's back on track. Good to see. Well done. But here we go. So J-Rocket, surprisingly enough, these hard tyres still have not come into play yet. He's actually losing time to Andy Hannafan in first place. He wants that position back, and if he continues like this... Pajala, 5-second penalty for ignoring yellow flag. Might have to be... I didn't see yellow flag out on track, so I'm guessing that might be a steward's look at there. They might have to look. Car Game is still, yeah, Car Game is still charging ahead, chasing down Kano up in front. Kano is actually very good at his time management. Same with Esteban Piastri. Not sure what happened to Piastri, why he was pitting in pit lane there. Sorry, retiring in pit lane. So obviously wasn't too happy there. Car Gamer opens up his DRS, still chasing down Kano, now running 16 laps on these medium tyres. I really wish I could see the tyre temps that he's got currently. But Henchman behind Car Gamer in 4th place. Looking at the grid as it stands now, we've got Andy Hannafan in P1, Kano P2, still yet to pit. Car Gamer also still yet to pit in P3, Henchman P4 yet to pit. J Rocket in P5, who's now looks like his tyres have now come into a bit of heat here, because he is now 5.9 seconds behind Henchman when he was 6.5 before. So his tyres are now starting to get up there. So good on him in 5th place there. Toaster in 6th place, currently 17 seconds behind J Rocket. So I think he may have had a mishap somewhere along the line there, but also on those 3-lap hold. Yeah, harder time warming up his tyres. Pajala in 7th place. Looks like there's a bit of a battle going on behind with Pajala as well. Defeated Damo in 8th place. On the soft tyres, I might add. It's an interesting call going on to the softs this early. Without a safety car. Daff in 9th. In 7-lap old medium tyres. Zachary in 10th. In 8-lap old medium tyres. So we've got a stroke race currently around in Sector 3, coming onto the main straights. Gumbo Kebab in P11 in the Alfa Romeo, Hens in P12 in the McLaren, stroke race in 13th, and Unique Throne in 14th. Yes, War Machine, I agree with you, mate. This is one of my worst tracks of all time too. So currently our closest battle on track is still that battle for P2. I'm shocked at the tyre management that Kano has here. 17 lap old medium tyres, and is still running with the big boys up in 17 lap old hards. So no, he's not making much. Oh, he's made up a fair bit. He's now 4.2 seconds. And he was 5.9 last time we mentioned. Okay. Yeah. Not a problem, War Machine. We'll see you back next week for Spain, mate. Have a good night. Have a good week. We'll see you soon, mate. Andy Hannafan now in the pits onto the 0-lap old mediums. Let's see if he makes his position out in front of. He doesn't. He's going to drop behind J Rockets. But no. But Andy Hannafan, when J Rockets pitted, was 10 seconds behind J Rockets. Now it's not. It's 3.5 seconds, 3.6 seconds, and the best part is he is on very, very fresh medium tyres here. Daff sets the fastest lap with a 132.120 down in the Williams in 8th place now. He's just taken defeated Damo. Defeated Damo has taken Daff. Daff has taken back that position on defeated Damo. So Andy Hannafan currently losing a little bit of time to J Rocket's head, but just remembering he's still trying to get those tyres nice and warm. Car Gamer still on the back of Kano. Kano's still going with the 18 lap old medium tyres. I'm Genuinely, I'm thinking you could be right. Kano could be going to the soft tyres. Sorry for the coffee gear again, there guys. So Kano stays out. Kano looking for the dummy. No, I thought he was going in. So he's just trying to break the strip. Yeah, he's just trying to break the toe there. This is beautiful driving by Car Gamer though. Nice and elegant braking, nice turning. He's just sitting behind Kano, either waiting for Kano to pit and he'll follow him in, or he's waiting for Kano to make a mistake. He's going to sit there and sit on the back of him and just nip at his heels a little bit, test the waters to see if there can be an overtake that can be made, and if there can't, he's going to try and force that error from Kano ahead. So as you can see here, he's right on the back side of him, takes a whiff of that gearbox. You can smell the exhaust fumes, getting himself a little bit higher, and taps him. But Car Gamer respectfully drops back and lets Kano regain position and take off a little bit. So, Car Gamer, I must say that was absolutely spectacular driving, mate. That was, in terms of like respect, that was absolutely fantastic to see. It's not often you see drivers do that. They just carry on, see you later, and they'll just pick up a penalty later. But Car Gamer backed off, said no, that was my fault, you keep going, I'll have to make the overtake again later. Stroke race now with a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Here we go, as I called it, Kano into the pits and Car Gamer is going to follow. So both of them. Yes, but look at that. They've both gone onto the soft tyres. Andy Hannafan sets the fastest lap with a 1:31.798. That is a beautiful lap. Henchman now in first place on the 20-lap-old hard tyres. I'm wondering, do you reckon? No. I don't know. You'll have to ask me about it off of stream, Claps. As I was saying, sorry, Henchman in the social race last week, the practice race for Bahrain, went 24 laps on the hards and was waiting for a late safety car. I'm wondering if he's hoping for the same thing, but so far we haven't seen a single safety car, and the safety cars are set to standards, so it's set to the way we usually have them. It's been very clean driving, extremely clean. Yes, there might be a few taps here and there, but look at this. J Rockets is now right on the back of Henchman. 4 tenths behind P1, and Andy Hannafan is under 2 seconds behind on the medium tyres. This is just, Henchman's going to get swallowed up here. And Andy Hannafan sets the fastest lap again with a 1:31.760. Henchman running down the outside, nicely done here by the two. J Rockets now blisters off into the sunset, leaving Henchman in the dust. But then if you look behind Henchman, you've got Andy Hannafan in the distance. He's fighting back. Defeated Damo, 5-second time penalty for speeding in pit lane. He's going to come off of his 9-lap-old softs. But there you go, we can see that the softs can go for 9 laps. And Andy Hannafan now gets the move made on the Henchman. So Henchman now 21-lap-old tyres. Thing is now he's gonna have to pit soon, because he's now 11 seconds to the car behind, which is Kano on 1-lap-old softs. So if Henchman can pit, jump onto the softs, he'll come out behind Toaster. Actually no, he'll come out down probably even behind Pajala, maybe even behind Daff. Staying out. Hanifan, 131.7. He's just setting fastest laps left, right, and centre. So we've got another yellow flag in Sector 1 of Unique Throne. Kano now sets a 131.225 on the soft tyres. So Kano still 11.7 seconds behind, Henchman behind. Car Gamer still 2 seconds the driver front. But Andy Hanifan is now on the backside of J Rockets. I think this could very well be a Ferrari victory here in Bahrain tonight, with the Alfa Romeo falling into second place. Well, he's got I think he's managed his tyres pretty well after coming out of the pits. He's still got 43% ERS, whereas J Rockets has 16% ERS. So J Rockets is very low on his ERS, and Hanifan he's managed his ERS very well. Henchman sitting on 24%, Kano behind on 6%. He's just completely out, basically. And then you got Car Gamer behind on 21% ERS. So there are some battles starting to form up here for P2 and for P1. Henchman now into the pits on lap 24. Like I said, he went 24 laps in the practice race in Bahrain, and he was hoping for a safety car, but unfortunately that safety car never showed up. So now drops down to 5th. Toaster now makes the move past into 6th. Henchman goes. No, because one William is in. Pajala now makes it past Henchman. So that's what I thought. Henchman was going to come out in the P7. But Henchman now going onto the soft tyres. So Henchman now has 5 laps worth of soft tyres to make this work and to get himself right back up into the fight for P3. Andy Hanifan still on the backside of J Rocket here for P1. Henchman now sets himself up with a 3-second time penalty. That is not good for him. He wants to stay penalty free so that he doesn't have to worry about those cars behind, and all he has to do is worry about those cars in front. But unfortunately, that's no longer the case. He's now going to be worrying about those cars behind, and if he can gap that 3 seconds to the car behind to not fall to them. What is happening? Here we go. So it looks like they're starting to get a little bit of mind games here between J Rocket and Andy Hanifan. J Rockets looks like he wanted to brake so that Andy Hanifan can go past in the DRS the DRS zone, but it didn't happen. Hanifan wants this DRS into the third DRS zone, I should say. I don't think he'll make the move on this straight here. He'll make the move on the back straight. He juts out to the right and juts out back to the left. He goes for... he doesn't... could have had a nice clean run up the inside there, but doesn't. So Andy Hanifan here, biding his time, waiting for the right moment, as my somewhat co-host, the man in my ear, has said. So here we go. No, I think he's too far back. Opens up his DRS, but unfortunately, J Rocket got the better start. Oh, sorry, the better exit out of the hairpin. Oh, J Rockets has gone wide, but then rejoins the track in a manner that I would not be impressed with, being the driver behind. Yes, so it looks like Hanifan is starting to force a few errors from J Rocket. So that DRS is open. Is he going to make the move? It looks like he's going to lunge down the inside. He's moved off. J Rockets has braked early. Hannafan now goes out. Looks like he's gone for the switchback. He doesn't get it done. Hannafan now keeps that position. J Rockets, though, still right on the back of him. Bit of contact made. J Rockets now goes around the outside. Hannafan slips in behind J Rockets. That was some intense driving, I'm not going to lie. The good thing is, though, is that Andy Hannafan will now get the DRS again down the back straight. We've got drivers, back markers in front of J Rockets, so if J Rockets can tuck himself in behind those back markers, he's going to get DRS too. So Daff now sets the fastest lap with 1:37.55. DRS is open for Andy Hannafan. Is he close enough to make anything happen here? He's not. Just sits behind and bides his time. He saw that J Rockets made a mistake earlier. Who is that? That's a McLaren in the wall. That is hands. He is DNF. That brings out a safety car. What is going to happen? This is going... No, it's a full safety car. The safety car is now out on track. This is now going to open this wide... This is just blowing things wide open. What happens now? Do we see the drivers ahead pit? We've seen J Rockets pit. I think he's made a mistake. I think that is a bad move. No one. He is going... Kano's going into the pits. 6 lap old softs. Car Gamer stays out. Oh. I think that's a mistake, J Rocket. I really do. Because... No, he's come out in 3rd place. Henchman's now up into 4th. Oh, look, I think so too, because I think he's now lost... He's lost 2 positions. Yes, he's going to be quick. With the 0 lap old... Yeah, no, it's a mistake. This is going to be a 1 lap dash to the end. J Rockets has made a critical error. I'm wondering if the pressure got to him of sitting behind on 13 lap old hards. Andy Hannafan on the 8 lap old mediums. And Andy was all over him, forcing mistakes and the like. Henchman up into 4th place on his 3 lap old soft tyres. J Rockets comes out on the 0 lap old softs. Car Gamer on 6 lap old softs. I think Car Gamer, with the 1 lap dash, Car Gamer could get swallowed by J Rockets and Henchman. Kano behind. He's got the pace, so I reckon he could be up there as well. I think we could be seeing a safety car in this lap. Wow. So they're going for a 2 lap dash here. So when is Andy going to get the jump? So he needs to maintain same distance. Don't slow down or anything like that. 3-second time penalty to Hoster, which helps Rapid Daff, but not really because it's still 15 seconds behind. Alright, Andy Hannafan gets the jump. Car Gamer behind, still nicely done there. J Rockets also behind. He's going to look to make a move down the inside. Is he going to send it? He does. Licks the stamp, says, thank you very much, Australia Post. I'll take that. And is now right on the back of Andy Hannafan. And you know what? We said it was going to be a mistake, and it doesn't look to be a mistake. This is working well for him. Gets the move done on Andy Hannafan. Sits. Andy Hannafan backed out of that turn, probably to save himself, but you know what? There was no contact made. J Rockets is now going to fly off into the distance. Kano still behind Henchman in 5th place and 4th place there, but is still there. Gumbo Kebab now sets himself up with another time penalty. 4 lap old soft tyres down in 11th place. Zachary, who said he wanted to beat RBF McClurry, didn't need to worry about him in the end because McClurry unfortunately couldn't stick around for the restart there. So Zachary has made his wish come true and in 10th place. Hannafan though, still on those 9 lap old softs. Is he going to get swallowed here by Car Gamer behind on the 7 lap old softs? Or is Henchman going to make some late moves. He's already 2 seconds behind Cargamer. So it looks like he may have had a bit of a mishap here on the restart. And the issue is he's also got that 3-second time penalty, so he's going to lose out to the drivers behind. But Toaster also has a time penalty, so at the moment it looks like he'll only lose 1 position. Hannafan still on the back of J Rockets, only 4 tenths behind. 10-lap-old softs versus the 2-lap-old soft tyres for J Rockets. Cargamer now has also lost time to the drivers ahead, now 1.8 seconds behind Andy Hannafan. So it now looks like it is just going to be this final lap dash between J Rockets and Andy Hannafan. Andy Hannafan needs to get himself up into DRS range, needs to sit closely. That's very true, there is no DRS. There's no DRS. So he dumps his ERS now. J Rockets also does not dump his ERS. He's fine. It looks like us saying it was a bad mistake going into the pits, although we thought it was only going to be a 1-lap dash, turns out to be the best move he could have possibly made for J Rockets. So as we come around the penultimate corner for J Rockets in first place, finishes the 29 laps for the season 3 WRL opener with the fastest lap as well, with a 1:30. Just Toaster disqualified for parked in a dangerous position. He's parked. Looks like he's beached himself. So congratulations to J Rockets for taking out the maiden victory for season 3 here at Bahrain. What an absolute stellar drive. That was just unbelievable. Unfortunately, guys, there will be no podium interviews. Only reason being is that people can't include their audio at the moment. Can you include your audio yet, just in case? See if that internet issue. No? Okay, yeah. So no podium interviews, unfortunately, guys. I do apologise. But Andy Hannafan in second place. So here we go, guys. J Rockets in first place with the fastest lap. Of course, it takes it away from me now. Andy Hannafan in second place. Third place is Cargamer. Daff gets driver of the day. So here we go. So here is your final standings, guys. J Rockets in first place. Andy Hannafan in second. Cargamer in third for our top 3 podium getters there. Kano moves up into fourth place due to a 3-second time penalty from Henchman. Henchman moves down to 5th. Pajala up into 6th. Daff into 7th. Defeated Damo 8th. Izachary in 9th. Gumbo Kebab finishes the top 10. 11th is Stroke Race. 12th, Unique Throne. And then the rest have DNF. So Hens, Piastri, War Machine, Kirko, and Toaster. So, guys, thank you very much for joining us here tonight. It was actually a very good race. I'm not going to lie. We had one safety car, and that was at the very end of the race. It was clean battles. There was some amazing racing. It really was, actually, between the 2 top drivers there up in P1 and 2, J Rocket and Hannafan, and Cargamer as well. I've got to say he was up there for a lot of it. Kano, Henchman, all 5 of those boys up into the top there. Toaster at one stage joining the party as well. But guys, well done. Congratulations. Just an absolutely fantastic drive by all of you. Well done. So next week, guys, we move on to our next track for Sunday League, which I'm trying to bring up now. Where are you? Where are you? Here we go, race calendar. Sorry about that. So, guys, next week we are here in Spain. So join us there, August 7th. Same time as usual. So 8 o'clock we go racing. 7:30 our lobby is open. Um, it's going to be interesting. But also remember to join us on Tuesday night with Gumbo Kebab and Kirko as your commentators as we go racing at the same track, Bahrain, for our Tuesday Leagues opening session. Thank you very much again for joining us. We will see you all next week.